After all the time and work that went into his trial, it looks like Diddy will be walking home free. However, after spending at least 20 months, a full life sentence was not expected. The news is especially exciting for the twins, whose jobs are entirely dependent on their father. The whole family is now pursuing their adoptive sister, Ava Baron Combs, for speaking out against Diddy, even though she did little to help them by refuting the rumors that were going around.
Transportation to engage in. Each carries a maximum of 10 years behind bars.
The jury's verdict was a resounding rejection of singer Cassie Ventura's riveting testimony about the freak-offs she says she endured in her years as Combs' girlfriend.
We're pleased that Cassie's brought to light everything that has happened in this trial. I just spoke with her and with the U.S. Attorney's Office team, and she's in a good place.
Combs still faces 20 years in jail on the 2 convicted counts.
We're hopeful that ultimately he receives a substantial sentence for what he's done.
But experts say realistically, he faces far lesser time behind bars, perhaps 2 years max.
During this case, the twins showed their support for Diddy by walking hand in hand to the courts each day, often with their sister Chance in tow. They even began to create a fashion statement with their clothing. Nevertheless, there are reports that the twins were doing much more behind the scenes to support their father than simply dressing up in matching, pricey clothes. Making sure the world knew about their adopted sister Ava's survival, who many believe was involved in Diddy's troubling history, was one of their purported behind-the-scenes activities. That didn't help their case, though, as the internet started to conjecture that they had taken her to keep her from testifying in court and revealing Diddy's secret.
We're gonna take our cousin Kwai and our best friend Ava. You guys all know her and remember her and ask about her every day, so you get to see her. Yay! But yeah, we're gonna get ready for that soon. Hey guys, so we're with Ava and Clyde. We're going horseback riding. Yeah. We're on the way. Our appointment's at 3 and it's 2:17, so we kind of like gotta hurry, but we'll be there at 2:57. So,
as is already widely known, Diddy did not adopt Ava, even if he made such a claim in a viral 2020 pandemic video.
And decided to pick me up and said to come inside and play with his kids.
Ava, that's like a little bit like borderline suspect. I don't want nobody, we want to get it clear. I adopted you like Madonna adopted kids and everybody else adopted kids, Charlize Theron, everybody that's ever adopted Sandra Bullock. I adopted you because I felt that you could, enjoy also having a black parent.
I always come over.
Yeah. And it's Ava Brioni Combs.
Additionally, it seems that the truth is finally coming to light in spite of the circulating myths and the numerous accounts of girls impersonating Ava. According to material that has been covertly released to the public by unnamed sources, Ava is a close friend of the Combs family. She has photos and recordings of herself with the twins since they were young children. However, it is still unclear who Ava's parents are. Her recently made public social media page shows no signs of her friends, family, or close relations. Before the real Ava was revealed, internet detectives had already started a fruitless quest. Some girls made a popular account claiming to be Ava Baron and said she was fine. Everyone went crazy over that. Online investigators swiftly examined every image on Ava's page and reached some surprising findings.
And it even says, "Hi, I'm Ava Baroni Combs and I'm fine." I mean, here's like a TikTok she's posted, right? I've seen a lot of people on YouTube repost this, yada, yada, yada. I mean, if you guys look, that even has 9.1 million views on her account, along with this one with 2.7, 2.5, 2.8. Well, here's a brand new video that she just posted 20 hours ago, and it's just this.
And then Papa Combs decided.
So I think it's just a YouTube video.
To be a
and she just put these emojis.
Like Madonna adopted kids and everybody else.
Like, it's definitely just a video exposing her or Diddy or whatever. And
another instance, they found that in most of the videos that were uploaded to the account, an older man's reflection could be seen behind the scenes. People are worried about her because her TikTok was found and she is staying in a hotel with a male. People think she was misled into living that lifestyle. A few weeks later, another girl claimed to be Ava Baron Combs. Her odd post captions also made a lot of people nervous. Honey, she said, life becomes difficult when you're pushed into experiences you didn't want. In this instance, move on. Victim, prey, Diddy, Ava Baron Combs. Worse, some more folks went online and said they had a lost photo of Ava as a child. The little child in the picture is named Ava Grace Baldwin. When she allegedly disappeared in 2015, she was just 6 years old. Several swore she looked a lot like Ava Combs.
My daughter off the street. In the video, she said her name was Ava Baroni Combs. Twitter's community notes said it was a joke, but people are not so sure. You see, Diddy's ex-bodyguard said the reason Diddy's homes were raided was because he made girls go into ex-traffic work. And some say Ava was part of this ring. And what's even crazier, there is a missing girl named Ava Grace Baldwin who disappeared when she was 14. And the missing
Ava Grace Baldwin was not with her non-custodial mother, Catherine and Baldwin, as was believed. It's interesting to note that Catherine is currently under criminal warrant for allegedly interfering with child custody. When others discovered this, the conspiracy allegation that Catherine led Ava to Diddy was reinforced. It gets even more bizarre when you find out that Catherine is also missing. Her most recent medical records showed a history of alcohol consumption, prescription overdoses, and mental instability. Therefore, it is conceivable that she gave Ava up to support her habits. We don't know if this is all real or if it's simply speculation from the internet. Since this is a topic of public discussion, everything should be taken at face value or at one's own judgment. However, the real Ava's social profile remains extremely questionable. In stark contrast to the twins' living arrangements, she seems to be living a quiet life away from the hustle and bustle of the metropolis. Moreover, even though it has been proven that Ava is the child of Diddy's close friend, why if a multimillionaire business tycoon who leads such a low-key life that nobody recognizes them? Honey, it's suspicious, so we'll let you make your own judgments. Years later, this adult Ava still behaves unusually around the twins. Many compared her behavior with the twins to an earlier video of her and the other Diddy kids when they were much younger, saying it almost seemed like she had been under pressure. But this may simply be her personality.
We're making desserts for our bonfire tomorrow.
Okay.
Because, yeah, and like everyone that was invited has to bring something, and then our thing that we had to bring was dessert. And then like everyone else, they bring like food and drinks.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, yeah.
Whip that, whip it, whip it, whip it. Do you like it, Prince?
Yes, I do. Scoop this and like drop it.
Ava looked particularly uncomfortable, in contrast to the other children's playful demeanor throughout the bake-off. Instead, she avoided making eye contact with anyone, particularly the camera, and stayed mute, which many believe is a response to trauma in young children. We now know that Ava allegedly took advantage of her notoriety by letting the story spread without taking any concrete action. Now that they're tired of her, the twins are coming for her. Nobody knows for sure whether this is true or whether Ava did it to get influence or attention. However, here are some thoughts of certain people regarding the twins and the whole issue. This person said, "If you can't tell, they're definitely broken. They're not babies anymore. They were being trained to maintain the family legacy. They don't have any guilt. Their videos are probably encoded. Diddy must know that everything is going as planned. I also don't think Diddy is a real businessman. He was not displaying his power and expertise and engaging in manipulation without a plan in place in case they were ever uncovered." Another person commented, "I'm saddened and afraid for Ava because the twins are complicit. They take part in eighth wrongdoing of their father. I believe that these daughters, along with his other children, are not as innocent as they appear. They have seen and know things." Finally, this person declared that they will hide everything that is required to sustain their lavish lifestyle. Remember that everyone has secrets from their families. In any event, we would want to know what you think about the twins and the alleged dangerous scenario that surrounds them? Share them in the comments section. Please remember to like and share this video, and don't forget to watch the next one. It's just as intense, my dear.